How a stick of gum led to a life-saving kidney donation and a national movement. I'm going to read into this lovely story from Sunny Skies, you guys. So, how did a stick of gum lead to a life-saving kidney donation? Well, sometimes something happens for a reason. Sometimes you give yourself a reason to go to the shops, and that's literally what happened to this gentleman here. He wanted to get a stick of gum, so he went to the shop, but little did he know that he would pick up something or see something that would change his life forever, and literally change others in doing so as well. So in 2013, Brian Martindale was down to his last piece of gum. A small craving had led him out of the door to walk to a local shop, Liberty Food Store in Bay City, Michigan. Inside, he picked up a copy of the Bay City Times, which was instantly drawn to the front page. There was a photo of a young girl in a princess dress, alongside a heart-wrenching story. A mother desperately seeking a kidney donor for her 10-year-old daughter, Jessica Schweigen. Martindale, who had never met Jessica or her family, felt compelled to act, and within months he donated his kidney to her. And over time, Jessica became like a daughter to him and his wife. Reflecting on that day, Martindale said, "If I wouldn't have had the chewing gum thing, if I wouldn't have had ran out of that last stick, I would have just went home that night. I would have never had saw the story." The experience opened his eyes to the thousands of children in need of kidney transplants, and wanting to do more, he founded the non-profit Kidneys for Kids in 2022 and launched a nationwide initiative called Driving for Life. Behind the wheel of a donated car, Martindale travelled across the US, lodging over 7,000 miles in the first year, and that number climbed to 10,000 the next, and in 2025 he surpassed 25,000 miles. His goal is bold and heartfelt: to help connect 100 kidney donors with 100 children. We literally circled the earth to find kidney donors for children over the last 4 years, he said. And let's listen to a bit of his story, you guys.
Your full-size kidney will fit in a child as young as 2. Don't try to tell me if you contact me that, or if you talk to me at any time that, oh, I was a drinker, I was a smoker years ago, you wouldn't want my kidney. Back in my 20s and 30s, I don't make it to sound like I abused anything, but you couldn't keep up with me some days if I drank a rum and coke and smoked a Marlboro with you, okay? And I quit, thank God, many years ago smoking, and that's why I was chewing gum the day I went to see this newspaper. Because I had quit smoking and I was chewing gum, I ran out of chewing gum. And that's the only reason I walked to that party store on 3rd Street, and that's the only reason I saw that newspaper. In 2022, I'd had the shoulder surgeries before to start in 2021. That's what started all this. I had to retire as a union painter because from 20-some years in construction, both rotor cuffs had went. Dr. Tony said, I can't put Humpty Dumpty back together twice, with his humor, Dr. Martin. And he said, you'll be in pain if you keep doing this, if I have to operate on you again. So find something, desk job or whatever. So I thought about just going into, I had been a supervisor for the union and for some of the painting companies I worked for. I could have gone back and done that. But, my wife and I had talked in the years prior about, we watched Jessica grow up. Jessica was a stranger to us. Now she's like a daughter to my wife and I. And I had talked to you about, I'd found out there were 2,000 other children. I didn't realize that until I had this time off, and I was looking at what can we do to further living kidney donation.
What a wonderful story. What a wonderful story. Saving for an organ donor saved my best friend. I mean, what more can you say, guys? Extraordinary man, and just like that, a simple case of him looking for running out of chewing gum, and he happens to find the story, and he felt compelled to act, and his organ and what he did helped save the child, and he's helping connect 100 kidney donors for 100 children. This is an extraordinary story, guys. Now, I will stress this, obviously, this story at the time of this recording, this was literally yesterday this article come out. So I'm sure Brian is still working on this story as I'm speaking to you now on this on the delivery of trying to save as many life-saving kidney donations as he possibly can. but it is an extraordinary feat, and my heart absolutely goes out to him and the work that he is doing, that him and his wife are doing to try and bring people together that could make a difference to saving someone's life. It's an extraordinary thing, and it's for some people it's understandable to donate a kidney is a big sacrifice for some people. For some people, it's a big sacrifice to make that to do that. So I can understand some people are hesitant to it. Some people are not comfortable about doing it, but for others, it's life changing. For some, it can really make the difference between life and death for people. It literally is that. That's how powerful it is, and nothing but love and respect for Brian for making that donation and doing what he does now is an extraordinary thing. And I hope some of you guys feel inspired by this story. If it does, please let me know your thoughts and more on all of this down in the comment section below. Generally, would like to hear your feedback on this wonderful story. If you found it heartwarming, like I did, please hit that like button. Share this across social media. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, it's your first time seeing it, please consider subscribing. And if you want to see more wonderful stories like that, do check out the Good News, Good Vibe playlist. It's on the homepage down at the bottom. Do check it out there. There's lots of wonderful good news stories there. Well worth checking out. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.